Bike riding can be fun and a great way to stay healthy and fit, but can it also lead to impotence? A Boston researcher has some evidence that may cause you to trade in your current bike seat. Health and Science reporter Davita Wright explains.
Riding a bike was the greatest thing in the world.
37-year-old Joe Yarchek is a Willimantic, Connecticut police officer. He was a part of the bike patrol until he realized it was interfering with his love life.
I had noticed, and right from the beginning, numbness, some tingling in the crotch. Slowly, over time, and it started to be a problem, at home, intimate moments, and things weren't working the way they were supposed to.
Viagra was not the answer for Joe, who damaged an artery to his genitals. Joe was treated by urologist Erwin Goldstein, a leading national expert on impotence, who tells us what happened to Joe and many other bike riders.
The penis attaches to the portion of the pelvic bone that you sit on when you ride a bicycle. And if you come and crush that back part, you injure the back part of the penis, and one of its consequences is to allow blood to escape without the person's permission. So the condition is you get able to get an erection, but can't maintain the erection.
Goldstein's research shows that as many as 4% of male bike riders suffer from impotence as a result of bike riding. The International Bike Store in Newton, Massachusetts says more men are complaining of numbness these days. That's why there's a whole array of newfangled bike seats designed to relieve pressure on the crotch.
They have a cutout in the center that allows for the pressure relief on the vein, and on the back also for your tailbone. Makes it a little bit more comfortable because it's not putting any pressure on your back.
But Dr. Goldstein says all of these seats can still cause problems.
Any seat that has a protruding middle section and isn't wide enough is going to have a risk for erectile dysfunction.
Goldstein says a seat shaped like this half moon or like this would actually be safer. Better yet, a reclining bike like this would alleviate all groin injury risks.
Get educated and have the industry respond with appropriate seats that are anatomic.
But rallying the troops might be difficult. Bike salesmen don't find these oddly shaped seats functional for some avid riders.
I would never use it personally because when you're riding on a bike, you have to get, in different saddle positions on the bike. Sometimes you're riding in the front of the seat and sometimes you're riding in the back. And if you're riding on a small, moon-shaped seat, there's really not too much room for movement on it.
A compromise may be these wider seats. They at least allow for more sitting than straddling.
Women are not immune from this problem. There are some anatomical similarities, so there have been some complaints, but fewer because women are more likely to use the big cushy seats.
Problems can start at a young age, too.
Is it comfortable? It's never too hard for you?
No.
You never get sore after riding for a long time?
Sometimes.
Dr. Goldstein recommends parents get their children properly sized bikes without a bar and without a long, narrow seat. Even though a small percentage of people suffer severe problems from bike seats, it is preventable.
If 5 years ago when I first went through training to be a bike cop, if somebody would have said then, if you're feeling numbness, if you're feeling tingling, there's something wrong, I wouldn't be here today.
Officer Yarchek had surgery to correct his condition. He gave up bike riding, and now he rides his beat in a police cruiser. Davita Wright, New England Cable News, Boston.